Hey guys, it's Michael Hart back with you again from LocalMarketMojo.com. In the first video, I told you that you could start your own business with nothing but free tools from Google, and that you can start making money in that business within as little as 1 to 2 weeks from the day you get started. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the free tools that I was talking about. And as I do, I want you to think about how you might package or bundle a few of these tools together and use them to create a simple and easy to do service that you could provide for small business owners in your own local area. Now remember, because all these tools are online and free, you have virtually no startup cost to get your business up and running and making money. And because what you're providing is a service rather than a product, the money you make is 100% profit. So let me take a couple minutes and show you some of the free tools that I've been talking about. Now keep in mind, this is not going to be an in-depth tutorial. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail in this video. I just want to show you some of those free tools because I think that once you see what they are, you'll understand that this really is a simple business. And you'll see why I think that just about anyone can start making money in this business in a short period of time if you're willing to put a little effort into getting it started. So let me give you a quick rundown here on the free tools that I've been talking about for so long. Okay, here we are in Google search. I know this doesn't look like Google search, but actually it is. If you take a look up at the top here, google.com, that is where we're at. It just so happens that today, along with being Good Friday, it is also Earth Day, and this is just one of those days where Google likes to mix things up a bit by putting up some kind of funky animation here instead of their typical logo. But what we're here to do is take a look at a couple of their free resources. So let's jump right in and go ahead and take a look at the first one, which is Gmail. And I won't spend a lot of time here. I know that just about everyone knows what Gmail is. It's Google's free email service, and it's very simple, very easy to use. If you don't already have a free email account, this is the place to go to set one up. You just come in here and you click on the Create an Account button. You'll see a little box pop up over here. You've got about, I don't know, 12, 15 questions, something like that. You come in and fill in those blanks, click I accept, and within about 5 minutes you've got yourself a free email account. Now I just want you to know that personally I use it all the time. I love using Gmail, and this is the service that I use when I create an account for a new business that I'm working with. I always create an account with Gmail for the business because it's easy to work with, and it's easy to show them how to use it, and I've never really had any kind of problems with it at all. So that's free resource number one, is Google Gmail, and once you have an account set up there, you'll have access to free resource number two, and I'm going to take you there and show you that right now. Okay, now let me tell you what I did here. I was actually in here yesterday and created a new Gmail address, triptohardrock@gmail.com. And I know that sounds a little odd, but the reason is I was talking to a friend about taking a trip to Hard Rock, and at the moment I was creating a free Gmail address, and that's the first thing I popped into my head yesterday, so I went ahead and used that as an address. In any case, we're now in the free email account, and what I want you to take a look at is, if you take a look above here, you see Gmail, Calendar, Documents, Photos, Reader, Web, More. This is what I want you to click on. Click on the More button. You're going to see all kinds of things come up here, and the one we want to talk about right now is this one, Sites. Click on Sites, and you go into the Google Sites section, and you're actually able to go in here and create your own website. So you click on Create Site, and what comes up here is you've got about 4 or 5 templates over here, and you can see there's different styles: classroom site, soccer team, science fair, wedding instructions. But if you come over here and you click on this last box, it says Browse the Gallery for More. You've actually got, I don't know, by now maybe 150 different site templates in here that you could use. You've got several different categories here to choose from. And all you have to do is come in, pick a site, and this one sounds good, professional site template. Click on the one you like. You'll see this box comes up here, gives you a chance to select it, preview it, or cancel it. So what you might want to do is come in and click on Preview Template. This takes you in and shows you what the site looks like. And this is actually a pretty nice little site, I think you'd agree. Looks very professional. You can come in here, you can change the pictures, change the wording, change the headlines, the names, put your own picture up here if you want. And if you want to use this site template, what you do is click right here and use this template, and you'll be able to go in and change anything in here that you want to change. Now if you don't, just click close it out, click cancel here, come down here, take a look, find another one. And I'd suggest you check out a few of them before you choose one for yourself or one for a business that you might be working with, and I hope that gives you some ideas. So let's check this one out. Outdoor club template. Now you don't have to use it for what they're telling you here in the box. You can use it for anything you want. So let's preview this one, and I kind of like that template too. Looks pretty good. You've got different sections down here for different items. You can change everything here, put a new picture here. Everything on here can be changed, even the colors, the backgrounds, anything you want to change can change. Just click on use this template and you're able to create a site. So that's Google Sites, and once you have your free Gmail address, you're able to go in and create your own website, and I hope you're starting to get a couple of ideas here. So far we've looked at resource number 1, which is free email account with Gmail, and now we've taken a look at a free website from Google at Google Sites. What I want to do now is I'm going to show you a couple more, and just keep thinking about what you might be able to do with this, because I think once we get through this, you'll see it's really not that difficult, and it is something you can come in and learn in a couple of days and be out providing a service for a business here and make yourself some good money. But, stick with me. We'll check out number 3 in just a second. All right, we're back here on the original Google search page, and here's what we want to do. I want you to take a look at the top left-hand corner, and as usual, you're going to see that we've got several different options here to choose from, but we're only interested in one thing in particular here, and that is Google Images. So I'm going to click the Images button, and you can see that immediately takes us to the Google Images database. And again, I'm sure this is something you're probably familiar with, but just in case, basically what this is a collection of photographs, artwork, and clip art from all over the internet and all over the world. And just to give you an idea of how many images we have here, I'm just going to type in the word images, hit enter, and I want you to take a look right up here just under the search box. You'll see where it says about 2,780,000,000 results, and that is just absolutely incredible. We've got over 2 billion, almost 3 billion images right here in one database from Google. Now, how can we use these? How can we take advantage of the fact that we've got so many images here? Well, first of all, understand that some of these images are trademarked or they have a copyright on them, so you want to be mindful of that. But with almost 3 billion images available, it shouldn't be too difficult for us to go in here and find at least a couple dozen images that we could use to help us advertise or market just about any product or service on the planet. Now, the first place you might want to use some of these images is on your own free website. Now remember, you've got a free email account, you've got a free website, all compliments of Google, and now you've also got access to over 2 billion images here online in one database. So what can you do? Well, what I would do is go in and pull a few of these images from the 2 billion we've got here and spice up my website a little bit with some images that are related to the product or service that I'm selling. Now, beyond that, how else could you take advantage of the fact that you've got access to all these videos, or excuse me, all these images? Well, think about the fact that every small business owner needs to have some kind of marketing in place to help bring in new customers, right? How do they market for new customers? Most of them are using flyers or business cards or brochures. They use online ads, offline ads, and one thing that most of these have in common is the fact that they use images and photographs in their advertising, because it helps to capture the attention of their customer. And that's what they need to do in order to bring customers in, is first of all, they've got to get their attention. Now, where do a lot of those images come from? I would think that a lot of them come from right here online, from Google's collection of over 2 billion, almost 3 billion images. So, do you see an opportunity here? I'm betting that you do. Now, let's dig a little deeper here. Let me tell you about another way you could use some of these free images to put some money in your pocket. And that would be by creating videos from these images. And believe it or not, you can actually do that without spending a single dime. Here's what you do. You go in here and you pull about 10 to 12 of these images from Google's database, and you drop them into a box, and you can create videos from those free pictures. It takes about 10 to 12 pictures to create a nice professional looking video that would be about 30 seconds long. And the thing about this is you can find the software that you use to create those videos online for free. So that's another free resource. And I'll name 3 of those right now for you. Number 1, Windows Movie Maker. That's free from Microsoft. Second one is Magic's Video, and that's free online. I've got it on my computer. I don't remember where I got it from. I don't remember who makes it, but if you'll just Google it, Magix, M-A-G-I-X, I'm sure you'll find it. And then number 3, Animoto.com, A-N-I-M-O-T-O.com. Very cool little website where you can, basically everything's done for you. I've used every one of these at one time or another, and they're all very easy to learn, very easy to use. And I'm sure there are several others out there as well. But my point is, there are plenty of ways to make money from the free resources that we've got here online. It's just a matter of having a plan and figuring out how to use them. So are you starting to get some ideas now? Free email, free website, free images, free video software, and I've still got a couple more things I want to tell you about here in the next video. So the things I'm going to talk to you about next, they're free as well, so I hope that I'll see you on the next video so I can share these with you too. See you there soon.